I did not have any idea what a woven or braided essay when I started writing my ode to Cape May Point. My life was flashing before my eyes. It didn't seem like we were going to make it. So I reached back into my memory because that's what brought me peace. I wanted to remember the good things about my life. And in order to do that, I had to reach far, far back into my childhood, which were some of the best years of my life because it's the time of innocence, but it's also the place where I spent my summers with my grandparents. And we did it every summer from basically the day school got out until Labor Day. And it formed me and it changed me and it made me who I am and it made me love the ocean and the beach and the sand and exploring and picking up shells and playing King of the Hill on the dunes, things of that nature. So you may have to reach far back to start writing. Natasha and I went to Cape May for a month in 2020 when we knew we were leaving. And we made a few journeys down to Cape May Point, especially to Alexander Avenue, where I spent a huge amount of my youth. And this photo is actually from that time, from October of 2020, when we were there saying goodbye to New Jersey, saying goodbye to the United States, and coming to Ukraine with no idea that there was a war coming. So there was an old World War II bunker in Cape May Point, and it changed dramatically over the years, but it was what we played around and what we played. Army, as all Americans do, kids do, or at least they did then. I don't know what they do now. But imagine being a child and having your own fort, like an actual fort to play with. And what I did was I wove that into my tale of living in a war in Kiev. And you're going to find all kinds of different stories from the past that may help you tell the story that you really need to tell. Sometimes you have to tell those older stories and bring them in so you can really put closure on that story that you need to tell that's in you right now and that you're working on for narrative processing. Like I said, I had no idea about the woven or braided essay when I started writing these tales or these essays. I don't know if they're essays, memoirs, narratives. All I know is that it got me through and it helped me to connect with people over in the Cape May Point area, people that I grew up with, people that I didn't even know. That human connection, even across the internet, it helped for a while, but it did not last. Eventually, it went away after 6 to 8 months of war. But it was an important connection at the time. And the digital connection world is just, it's not real, you know, as well as I do. It has to be in person. We have to look each other in the eye. We have to share a drink. We have to break bread. And someday, maybe I'll do writers' retreats and we'll do that. I don't know yet. I don't know what the future holds. But I want to thank you for going through this. I have put all the essays in their entirety that I wrote during this period within this case study. So you can take a look at all of them and use them as models if you want. Once again, thank you for your trust and thank you for letting me walk along the path with you.